The judge slammed her gavel and said 6 words that made Karen's face go paper white. This case is dismissed. With prejudice. 20 minutes earlier, Karen had strutted into that courtroom in an ask me about veganism blazer, certain she'd bankrupt my smokehouse. She never expected the surveillance footage her own lawyer subpoenaed would end up destroying her instead of me. My name's Danny. I run Pit Boss BBQ in Asheville, a place my late father built with his bare hands. My wife Rosa keeps the books. My daughter waits tables on weekends, and our brisket line wraps the block every Saturday. Karen Whitmore moved in next door 6 months ago, opened a smoothie bar, and immediately hated the smell of my smoker. She started leaving 1-star reviews claiming our meat smoke gave her ethical asthma, though no doctor ever confirmed that diagnosis. One Tuesday she marched in demanding I add a cruelty-free zone with separate vents, insisting the county would back her. I politely explained a smoker isn't rezoned by request, and she stormed out muttering that I'd regret dismissing her. Within a week she papered the neighborhood with flyers calling my restaurant a torture factory, citing 0 actual violations. Regulars started asking if it was true, and Saturday's line shrank noticeably for the first time in 11 years. Karen filed a formal noise and odor complaint, then bragged online that she knew people at the health department. The inspector came, found nothing wrong, and Karen accused him of being paid off, demanding a second inspection immediately. For 2 weeks things went quiet, and I actually thought she'd moved on to some other unlucky business owner. Then a manila envelope arrived. Karen was suing me for $250,000, claiming emotional distress and vegan discrimination harassment.
Her complaints alleged disagreements slår sig her personally.
Something my cameras never showed happening even once. She hired a flashy lawyer who did local news interviews, painting me as a violent bully terrorizing an innocent activist. My savings drained fast on legal fees, and Rosa started quietly picking up night shifts at a diner to cover rent. Karen escalated further, showing up during dinner rush with a bullhorn, chanting outside while paying customers tried to eat. She live-streamed herself, documenting evidence, zooming into strangers' plates, humiliating families who just wanted a quiet anniversary dinner. One elderly customer had a panic attack from the noise, and Karen filmed that too, captioning it "Proof of Chaos." My daughter, 17, was named in Karen's amended complaint for aiding harassment, simply for asking her to leave the lot. That night I found Rosa crying in the kitchen, saying maybe we should just sell before Karen ruined everything we'd built. Depositions began, and Karen's own timeline started contradicting itself, dates shifting every time her lawyer asked her to clarify. My attorney quietly subpoenaed Karen's smoothie bar security cameras, the ones facing directly toward my restaurant's entrance. Karen fought that subpoena furiously for 3 weeks, which only made the judge more curious about what she was hiding. The footage finally arrived, and it showed something Karen never mentioned once in any complaint or interview. It showed Karen, months earlier, ordering my brisket platter to go, eating it happily in her own back office. Timestamps proved she'd been a paying customer the entire time she publicly swore she'd never touched dead animal flesh. Worse, texts obtained in discovery showed her joking to a friend that suing me would finally pay off my smoothie lease. In court, her own lawyer visibly flinched reading those texts aloud, realizing his client had used him too. Karen tried claiming the footage was doctored, but the timestamp matched a review she'd posted praising surprisingly good ribs. The judge dismissed every claim, ordered Karen to cover our legal fees, and referred the case for possible fraud. Karen's smoothie bar closed within a month. Turns out her landlord had been watching the whole circus too. Saturday's line is back around the block now, and somewhere I hear Karen finally tried a real vegan diet in jail cafeteria lines. Vandy.